So there's this period where finally there's like, new restaurants and dry cleaners and decent, the bodega cleans up and has like soy milk and real butter in it. And at first you're like, damn, this is dope. And then it just goes over the deep end and there's this onslaught of, and then the people moving in start looking at you like, who are you and what are you doing here? I remember one time on New York did their thing on Fort Greene, and the best block to live in New York City was South Portland between Lafayette and DeKalb. And at first I was like, no, it's not. And then I was like, oh shit, they just blew up our spot. So, now I find myself, I've become a gentrifier of Bed-Stuy. So that's the weird situation I find myself in, sort of like pushed out of one neighborhood into another. Well, not really pushed out, but basically moved from one neighborhood into another, where I've become the force of change for these people, which affected them in the same way that it affected me, and actually was the impetus for my move. So, yeah, it's fascinating. Walking down the street in Bed-Stuy and knowing that the people are looking at me like, who are you and what are you doing here?
Have your friends over by all means, but do not tell them how much you pay. Do not tell them how much you pay. Take them somewhere else in the neighborhood, but don't let them into your house. Don't let them see how nice your house is. Somebody gives up the information and then they're like, I'll pay twice as much. I'll pay $1 million a month. Have your friends over by all means, but do not tell them how much you pay. Do not tell them how much you pay.